I found that the vibe at this particular Easter gathering to be, a mostly friendly interaction between all the groups that came.
480 people at this event, so yet again bigger than the last one.
Well, it was very special because it was the 20th year that NEMAS has been as a group.
I feel like we've matured. The event's matured from what it has been in the past, and it's come to a much more creative and diverse representation of reenactment.
A few years back there was a bit of dissension with a couple of the groups that came, but this year it was all very convivial, although there was a reasonable amount of Get Patrick. That's Patrick and NVG. Hi Patrick.
So that generally there's been a lot of really good gift giving right through the event. Lots of clubs and different people have given each other really nice stuff, made things, handcrafted stuff, things that people have put energy into to make and given them to other people. And I've seen a lot of that this year. And overall that really enriches the gear that we all have, and I think acknowledges the great friendship and that we have between all the different clubs, and that there are members that we've all known each other now for a long time, and that we're able to support each other's events. The same, but we plan to support other people's events, and they support this one.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great.
It's been so good, you know, everyone's been friendly and everyone's seemed really calm.
On the Saturday, I thought all the battles were really, really good.
There were still similar numbers on the battlefield that there was last event, but what's happened this year, I think, is that we've had a tendency over the years to armour up more, and that has led to a tendency over the years of people hitting harder or not taking blows.
I think that part of the reason for doing this stuff isn't just to go out and have biff, which we can do with our own club, but the Pine Forest does provide and allow for people to actually use tactics, so there is more head work to be done in laying out your battles and battle plans and stuff like that. I fully enjoyed watching the New Varangian Guard win the first scenario, which is a battle for the box, or as it was, just a heavy sack, where they had to go and get two flags from two different areas as well as that. And just to watch them use strategy, it was great.
Hard to describe the feeling, but I don't think it would have been any different when we, as peoples, were doing the real thing. So for me, it was authentic in that the camaraderie, the fighting, though there are a few injuries, a bit more than normal.
It was pretty good this year, although the injuries we did have, they seem to be a lot more noticeable.
Oh, don't stop! Oh! One battle we had 6 injuries in half an hour, 2 of them for hospital cases. We always have a couple of injuries, but that's probably as many injuries, significant injuries, as we have in the entire weekend.
I really believe that's to be expected, considering 70 or 80 men, women are out there waving around large lumps of metal, and the law of averages, people are going to get accidentally hurt. But I can guarantee no one out there at all lost their temper, and that in itself is a fantastic achievement.
The same young guys that were talking about how intense and wonderful the battles were on Saturday got to experience the battles on the Sunday, which were even more intense. And I reckon probably tiredness and alcohol probably has a little bit to do with the intensity.
I think our worst accident here this weekend was from a guy walking across the creek in the dark and missing his footing and hearing a big branch snap, twisting his ankle. He thought he'd broken his leg. Just
last night, we were toasting marshmallows for the first time in ages, and I got a marshmallow burn, and it's a huge blister.
Next time I'll be coming from Norway, and hopefully I can trick some Norwegians to come along.
Hans has gone to the hickory forest this morning and cut himself an axe head, so he has to come back in 2 years when it's nicely cured and ready for to be turned into a Dane axe.
That's right.
I hope to be here in 2 years' time, but that's still a long way away.
Yeah, I'll be back, but I won't be back in the capacity I've always been doing it, and that's building these beautiful replica things. But because we have to take them down all the time, I can't justify the energy level.
I was really interested in being here for this because it's 20 years since I started the club, and so this is like the 20th birthday party.
Yeah.
We all have plans of coming back.
Yeah.
I definitely think we all.
Yes, we've been telling people for years that we're having a permanent site, and still, we're still saying that.